The Florida Department of Transportation, or FDOT, welcomes you to the Alternatives Workshop for the State Road 70 Project Development and Environment, or PD&E study from Lonesome Island Road to the southern leg of County Road 721. We appreciate your attendance and participation. The purpose of this PD&E study is to evaluate engineering and environmental data and document information that will aid FDOT District 1 and the FDOT Office of Environmental Management in determining the type, preliminary design, and location of the proposed improvements. The purpose of this alternatives workshop is for us to explain the PD&E study process, discuss the purpose and need, and introduce the study alternatives. We will provide you an opportunity to ask questions and express your views concerning the proposed alternatives under consideration. FDOT is also asking local governments and regulatory agencies to provide comments about the project. There are 5 phases to the development process for transportation projects. They include planning, PD&E study, design, right-of-way acquisition, and construction. Public outreach occurs throughout the process to gain valuable input from agencies and the public. This project is currently in the second phase, PD&E study. So, what is a PD&E study? A PD&E study process assists the FDOT in determining engineering alternatives, as well as assessing the social, community, and environmental effects of proposed roadway and other project improvements. As we examine various project alternatives, we ask ourselves numerous questions, starting from how can we solve the problem identified, and through analysis and public and stakeholder engagement, arrive at our goal of what is the best solution. The study begins at Lonesome Island Road and extends approximately 7.6 miles to the southern leg of County Road 721. State Road 70 is part of Florida's Strategic Intermodal System Highway Network and designated State Hurricane Evacuation Route Network. State Road 70 is critical in the transportation network as it facilitates local and regional traffic and the movement of goods and freight. This project is needed to improve traffic safety conditions, emergency evacuation, and incident response times. Other goals of the project are to maintain important east-west connectivity within the regional transportation network and accommodate freight activity within the area. According to crash data along State Road 70 between Lonesome Island Road and County Road 721 during the years 2018 to 2022, a total of 84 crashes were reported. The average crash rate for this section of State Road 70 is 36% higher than the statewide average rate for similar facilities. The graphic on this slide shows the project map colorized with the density of crashes, including red dots of where 8 fatal crashes occurred during the 5-year period. State Road 70 is part of the Emergency Evacuation Route Network designated by the Florida Division of Emergency Management. This roadway is critical in facilitating traffic during emergency evacuation periods as it connects to other highways of the State Evacuation Route Network, such as US 27 and County Road 721. State Road 70 is also a main corridor connecting Florida's west and east coasts as it spans from US 41 in Manatee County to US 1 in St. Lucie County. It connects to major north-south facilities of the state from I-75 to I-95. The nearest parallel east-west facilities are over 10 miles to the north and south. State Road 70 is integral to facilitating east-west travel within Florida's heartland. The proposed improvements along State Road 70 from east of Lonesome Island Road to northwest 38th Terrace are identified in the cost-feasible plan of the Heartland Regional Transportation Planning Organization, or TPO 2045, Long Range Transportation Plan. This PD&E study is funded and design, right-of-way, and construction are not currently funded. Within the project limits, State Road 70 is a 2-lane road with 10-foot travel lanes and 8-foot shoulders, of which 4 feet are paved. State Road 70 is proposed to be widened to 4 lanes with 2 12-foot travel lanes in each direction, separated by a 40-foot grassed median. Full paved shoulders and drainage ditches are proposed on the outside, and a 12-foot wide shared use path is proposed along the south side of the road for bicycles and pedestrians. In constrained areas, a narrower section is proposed with a smaller 28-foot paved median separated by a guardrail and guardrails along the outside shoulders. The beginning limit for this study segment of State Road 70 is just west of Lonesome Island Road, where it ties into a previous study segment which proposed widening to the south from County Road 29 to Lonesome Island Road. Moving east, the alignment shifts to widening to the north side of existing State Road 70 pavement and using the narrower median as the roadway crosses the Harney Pond Canal. This northern shift and narrower section avoids impacting the existing C39A canal located south of the existing roadway. Continuing east, the alignment remains to the north across the Indian Prairie Canal. East of the Indian Prairie Canal towards County Road 721, the alignment shifts back to the south side of existing State Road 70 to avoid impacts to an existing gas pipeline which is situated north of State Road 70. The roadway section also transitions back to a wider median. Approaching the County Road 721 intersection, there are 2 alternatives. Intersection Alternative 1 continues the south-shifted alignment. However, it impacts an existing church and several existing business buildings. Intersection Alternative 2 shifts both proposed eastbound and westbound lanes to the south of the existing location, avoiding the business impacts. Access to the businesses will remain and be connected to State Road 70 through the access from County Road 721. The layout of the roadway widening and both intersection alternatives are shown in greater detail on the concept plans for this alternatives workshop. Project team members will continue to refine and evaluate alternatives for the remainder of the study. Key considerations include evaluating potential effects, including impacts involving social, cultural, natural, and physical resources and their involvements with special designations. The evaluation matrix included in your handout shows a summary of results of preliminary analysis for the build and no-build alternatives. This matrix is also on display at this workshop and on the project website. Your comments will help the department to make its selection of the preferred alternative. We encourage you to submit your comments at the in-person meeting, at the online meeting, through the project webpage, or by email or mail to the project team. Though comments are accepted at any time, they must be received or postmarked by July 5, 2024 to be included in the Alternatives Workshop record. The project team will consider all comments and, where feasible, will incorporate them into the development of the preferred alternative. This State Road 70 PD&E study began in early 2023. The project team has been evaluating data and performing initial engineering and environmental evaluations. After this workshop, the team will refine the project alternatives, finalize the environmental evaluation, and complete draft documents that will be provided at a public hearing in early 2025. Following the public hearing, the study documents will be completed for review by FDOT's Office of Environmental Management for location and design concept acceptance to complete the PD&E study phase. This PD&E study is being conducted and completed according to the requirements of the National Environmental Policy Act and other related federal and state laws, rules, and regulations, which will qualify future phases of this project for federal funding. Public participation is solicited without regard to race, color, national origin, age, sex, religion, disability, or family status. For additional information on all rules and regulations this meeting follows, please see the Federal and State Citations Board. Thank you for your interest in the proposed State Road 70 improvements and for taking time to participate in this workshop. We look forward to your comments and your continued involvement in this important PD&E study. And finally, an FDOT safety moment. Remember to be alert today, alive tomorrow. Safety doesn't happen by accident. FDOT thanks you for making safety a continued priority.